everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining Cooking with TK. Today we are going to make some delicious lasagna. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so that you can be notified each and every time I upload a video. And leave lots of comments down below during my video to tell me what you guys think. And let's go ahead and let's get started making this delicious lasagna recipe by Cooking with TK. Okay everyone, so the ingredients that I have to make my lasagna, let's go ahead and let's discuss this. I'm using some Italian style sausage, okay? This is the Great Value brand at Walmart. It's like $3.48. I'm also using lean ground beef, okay? That's lean ground beef. I have oven ready lasagna noodles. You can get the regular lasagna noodles. I noticed that these were $1.98 a box at Walmart, but they have regular lasagna noodles that you can pre-boil, parboil for $1.16 a box. I have 2 of those, and this is a 12-ounce box of oven ready lasagna. So the only thing you have to do is just put them on your lasagna. You don't have to pre-boil. I'm also using some pre-made sauce, marinara sauce, spaghetti sauce by Ragu. This is the traditional, and also I have tomato, basil, and garlic. This is a Great Value brand. I'm gonna mix these 2 together. Okay. You're gonna need your cheeses. Of course, you're going to need some ricotta cheese. Okay. I had this mozzarella already in my fridge, so I'm gonna use this. I have some Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna add that as well. I have some Great Value Coleman Monterey Jack. This bag was $2.77. And I have 2 of the Italian style. They are 2 cups per bag. I may not need all this cheese, but I'm going to use this cheese. And this Italian style cheese is $1 and some change at Walmart, okay? Now, you're gonna need some minced garlic, or you can buy garlic cloves and crush them. You're gonna need 5 crushed garlic cloves, okay? But I bought the minced garlic instead. And I have a tablespoon of sugar. Yes, a tablespoon of sugar. And you're gonna need onion powder, black pepper, Italian seasoning, garlic powder, basil. You can use a basil leaf or you can use the basil seasoning, some parsley flakes, and some oregano. And remember, you can always use fresh seasons. You don't have to use the dried seasoning. And also you're gonna need some chicken broth, about a cup of chicken broth. And to the side, I'm going to make some bread. And this bread is $1 at Walmart, okay? And we're gonna make garlic bread with this. And I bought garlic spread, but you can make your own garlic spread, okay? This is garlic and herb. So let's go ahead and let's start cooking. Okay, so I'm gonna put my sausage in. That's 1 pound of Italian style sausage, you guys. Okay. Next, I'm gonna add my ground beef. You're gonna need 1 pound of ground beef. If you're feeding a lot of people, you may need more than what I'm using, okay? So remember, 1 pound of Italian sausage and 1 pound of lean ground beef, or what you can use turkey if you like, or ground chicken. I know some people don't like ground beef, okay? And if you don't want to use the sausage, you don't have. And we are going to allow this to brown, okay? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add our onions. Okay. This is a surefire recipe to make you have some delicious lasagna. Okay. To this, I am gonna add some black pepper to my meat. The sausage does have flavor into it, so you don't need a lot of the other seasonings because you don't want to overdo it. I'm just gonna add a dab of the garlic powder, a dab of the onion powder. I'm not gonna add any salt to this because the cheese is gonna have a lot of salt to it. And because it's Italian style sausage, you don't have to add any of the Italian seasoning yet. Okay? So I'm gonna let this cook, let the meat brown and the onions saute with the meat, and I'll be back for our next step. Also, everyone, you're gonna need 2 eggs for your ricotta mixture, your cheese mixture. I forgot to mention that earlier, but you're gonna need an egg as well, okay? Okay, now, if you're cooking your lasagna noodles, what you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to get you a big pot big enough to cook your lasagna noodles in. You're gonna need to add some type of oil, some type of fattening flavor. You can use vegetable oil, just a little drizzle of that, or extra virgin olive oil, but today I'm just going to use some butter, and this is about 2 tablespoons of butter, and you drop that in of salt for flavor. Okay, everyone, now that our meat mixture is done, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make our pasta sauce. Okay, to this meat, since we use lean ground beef and that Italian sausage is very lean as well, you only have a small amount of oil that you are going to need. As you guys can see, it is a small amount of oil and water mixture from the lean ground beef. Do not drain that. It has flavor in it, and we need all the flavor that we can get, okay? So what we're going to do now is we are going to add our pasta sauce. Okay? Okay, so that was my traditional. And now I'm going to add the tomato, basil, garlic pasta sauce. Okay? And we are going to give that a stir. Okay. Stir that up with your meat. And make sure that you have your eye on low because we're going to simmer this with our meat. Okay. Now, let's add in some flavor. Okay. We are going to add that tablespoon of sugar. Okay. We are going to add some more black pepper. Add the seasoning to your liking, okay? We're going to add in our onion powder. Okay. We're going to add in our oregano. Okay, so add in that oregano. Also, we're going to add in our basil. And that's the same thing with the oregano as well. Okay, we are going to add in some parsley. We're going to add a small amount of parsley. And make sure if you're using regular garlic, it's going to be 5 garlic cloves. Okay. So we're going to have that's about 2 teaspoons, 2 or 3 teaspoons of garlic that you will be using, okay? And also your Italian seasoning. Just add in a teaspoon or a tablespoon. It's according to your liking, but me, I just add in a tablespoon. Okay, go ahead and stir this. Okay. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add in our chicken broth. That's right. You're gonna add in about a cup of chicken broth. Or a half a cup to a cup of chicken broth. And we are going to allow this to cook for a few minutes. And we're going to let this simmer and get the flavor in it, okay? Simmer, not boil. Okay, these are our lasagna noodles. I'm not going to break them. The only thing I'm going to do is just add them straight to the water and allow them to cook down, okay? That's why I said make sure you have a huge pot to cook your lasagna noodles in. And we are going to boil these for 7 minutes. Okay, everyone, so now we are going to strain our lasagna noodles. This is what they look like if you cook them for 7 minutes, okay? Okay, you guys, so this is how I make my ricotta filling, okay? I open up my ricotta, okay? Some people don't like ricotta, but I do. And I am putting my ricotta in here, okay? Okay, you can use mozzarella cheese if you like. We are using Italian style cheese. I'm going to use the whole 2 cups. Okay. And also I'm going to use this little bit of Parmesan that I have. Now you don't have to add the Parmesan. This is just what I want to use. And I'm going to add some of this Kobe Jack and Monterey. You can use regular cheddar cheese. Okay. Use about 1 cup of that. We are going to add some black pepper. You don't have to add salt because it's already salty. Cheese is salty. I must repeat. And I forgot to leave my Italian style seasoning down. Okay, that's parsley and my Italian style seasoning. We're going to use just a little parsley for decorations, and we're going to just dab some of that Italian seasoning on here. Not a lot, just a dab, okay, like that. Okay, you go ahead and add some parsley flakes as well, okay? Now go ahead and you're gonna add your eggs, like so. Okay, so we're gonna mix this together, okay? This is going to be extremely delicious. This is my go-to recipe for lasagna. Okay, you guys, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a layer of my meat sauce on the bottom, okay? Okay, now we are going to put our lasagna noodles down, okay? This is how the lasagna noodles look when you cook them for only 6 to 7 minutes, okay, on top of the stove. But these are oven-ready lasagnas. And you're going to layer the noodles across your pan, like so. So now what we're going to do is we're going to layer the noodles across our pan, like so. So now what we're going to do is we're going to layer the noodles across our pan, like so. So now what we're going to do is we're going to layer the noodles across our pan, like so. So now what we're going to do is we're going to layer the noodles across our pan, like so. So now what we're going to do is we're going to layer the noodles across our pan, like so. So now what we're going to do is we're going to layer the noodles across our pan, like so. So now what we're going to do is we're going to layer the noodles across our pan, like so. So now what we're going to do is we're going to layer the noodles across our pan, like so. So now what we're going to do is we're going to layer the noodles across our pan, like so. So now what we're going to do is we're going to layer the noodles across our pan, like so. So now what we're going to do is we're going to layer the noodles across our pan, like so. So now what we're going to do is we're going to layer the noodles across our pan, like so. So now what we're going to do is we're going to layer the noodles across our pan, like so. So now what we're going to do is we're going to layer the no some ricotta cheese across here, okay, like this. Okay, now to that I am going to add some mozzarella to that layer, the mozzarella slices that I have, okay. I'm going to layer them like so, okay. Now we're going to add some noodles. I mean meat, and then we're going to add another layer of noodles, okay? Okay, this looks delicious already, doesn't it, you guys? Ooh, ooh. My family is going to be so happy. They're going to be so excited. And you're just going to keep layering it like so until you complete your full dish. Okay, add some cheese. Layer that cheese. That's right. Put that cheese on there. Don't be skimpy with it, you know. And we are going to add some of this Kobe Jack and Monterey cheese into it as well, okay? So each layer is going to be packed with flavor. Okay, that's one layer. Layer on top of that one. That's two layers. Two lasagna noodles. I'm going to lay one across here, like so. And also I'm going to lay one here, like so. Back in with the ricotta. If you guys were here, you see my daughter dancing. She said ricotta and started dancing because she likes ricotta cheese in her lasagna. Same. Okay. So now we have that done, like we did before. I'm going to add this mozzarella that I had. Okay. It was extra, so what I'm going to do is cut these. I'm going to add some more of this Italian style cheese. Okay. Okay, you're going to add a layer of meat on top of this ricotta. Okay. Make sure that you have a pan that's big enough for at least 2 to 3 layers of meat. Okay. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add my cheese to the top of that meat as well. Okay, I'm going to add the Kobe and Monterey Jack. Because I like a lot of cheese on the top. It helps form that crisp that we all like. You know that? So you want a good thick layer of cheese, okay? Especially get them corners, get them edges with that cheese, like so. And cheese as well. Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna get ready to cook this in the oven for 45 minutes to an hour at 375, and I'll be back, you guys. Okay, Our lasagna is going in the oven right now, you guys. And this is going to turn out delicious. And I'll be back once it's done, okay? 375 for 45 minutes to an hour. Okay, so now I'm going to prepare this loaf of bread. I'm just going to open it up like so. Okay. This is the Italian style bread. Okay. And I'm just going to spread this butter on the inside. Okay. And remember, this bread is only $1 at Walmart. They sometimes in the section where the bread is, you can find the garlic spread, but I found this particular one where the regular butter is located, and I'm just gonna add this to the inside. I have some right here, some Parmesan cheese right here, so I'm just gonna sprinkle that across the top. Okay, like so. Then I'm gonna try to open this up like that. Just sprinkle some in the middle of that bread, okay? Okay, you guys, see? And I'm gonna place this in my oven. Okay, everyone, so our lasagna is done after baking at 375 degrees for 45 minutes to 1 hour. Woo! Doesn't this look delicious, you guys? Look at that lasagna. It looks very delicious, okay? Pan is heavy, so I had to sit it down and close my oven back up. Woo! You guys. This is our lasagna. Yes, yes, yes. Wipe that off, which I'm going to make another spill in just a minute. If you guys like delicious lasagna, then this is the recipe for you. Also, we have some delicious bread that we made with it. And I hope you guys try this recipe. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to taste this. It's hot. So, ooh, look at that cheese pull right there. That's what I'm talking about. This is good. This is so delicious. I hope you guys try my recipe. Please share this video out with each and everyone you know. And this is one of the best lasagna recipes out there, the one that I invented. Because this is mine. When I tell y'all this is good, whew. Thanks for tuning in to Cooking with TK, Mama TK. And stay tuned for another video. Peace.